remains a Catholic of St. Jude's Catholic chaplains, taking care of the abode for the Lord, known as Divine Mercy Foundation, AGALABA. Today, we present today's divine teaching, titled Divine Light of God and Peace Effectiveness. All corners are heavily polluted. I tell you, heavy sickness comes up. Heavy sickness, heavy sickness. Look at them. They ran around in the past in the name of a sickness that erupted. This one is more deadly than that one. Who will survive? Who will survive? You will remember this day. The day you are told that all hospitals will be filled up. All hospitals will be filled up. No admission any longer. Look at them. You'll be running helter-skelter to be admitted. No hospital. No space in the hospital. An outburst. An epidemic. Yes. Comes up in the nation. Deadly disease comes up. Deadly disease comes up. Deadly disease. They look at them moving around without knowing that is a package. It's a dirty package. And it's on now. It's on now. Look at them breathing in, breathing in. Breathing. Most have inhaled that. An inhalation of that is a destruction to your body system. It's a very great destruction to your body system. See, the incubation period is very, very short. The incubation period is very, very short. You will see. You will see the outburst of the sickness. You will hear the measures to overcome that. Truly, amidst that great sickness, amidst that dirty sickness, amidst their deep hole, what they plotted against you people, amidst all that is happening, see, sickness in hardship. Hardship is not they are very wicked. They are very wicked because they planned hardship. See, they look at them surviving in hardship and they want that. See, upcoming hardship, they tightened it more. Children of God, hear it today that is tightened. It's tightened. The hardship that you people heard about, or you people are trying to scale through, are tightened more and more. And they laughed. Amidst that hardship that was tightened, just to see the wickedness of men. Oh no. Amidst that hardship that is tightened more. They threw in another dirty package. Another dirty package they threw in is what? That deadly disease. That deadly disease that is busting. That is why we're raining everywhere. And as such, come and run out of the country now. You don't know the secret. Come on, look at you planning to travel out of the country. Nigerians will be banned from Kunkosunda traveling out. Dirty. They will call the people as dirty people. They will call you. Nobody will agree. So far you're a Nigerian, don't cross over. So far you're a Nigerian, don't cross over. And look at them laughing. Look at them laughing. That you people are running out of the country, traveling out of the country. How will you travel out of the country when you have registered everything, your passport, everything as a Nigerian? You will see that they will ban your people. They will ban your people. How can you cross over? With a dirt in you, according to them. They dirty it. The people that allow themselves to be dirty. Look at you in his presence, and you do not know the reason why today's topic. Today's topic is the best topic ever. The great release of fire amidst the commotion in the nation. Great commotion in the nation. And look at them running helter-skelter. Even those trying their best to travel out through the sea, through the great sea, through the desert. Once they get there, they will depart them back immediately. So far, you're Nigerian. They will call you people as dirty people with very dirty, dangerous disease. Why are you coming there? Are you coming there to pollute them? Pollution everywhere. That's the worst pollution. The worst pollution was released. The package for the worst pollution was released. It's a pain. Look at them crying. It's not the solution. See hardship. Look at them talking about hardship. Close your mouth. Look at the hardship that affected everybody. The rich and the poor alike. The rich and the poor. Mention, open your mouth and call yourself a rich man when you are trekking from far places to far places. It affected everyone, and they closed their mouths. And you are talking. I mean, that hardship, down to center, they blew in the horn of dirty sickness. That dirty sickness that affected both the rich You are rich now. Come and travel out. You are rich. Come and travel out. Go and see, look at, you will see what is happening in the airports. In the airports. That as soon they withdrew their personnel from airports. Airport officials running back to their country. That your people's country is dirty. Look at the release of fire from the Father that loved you. Look at the release of fire. And what's the solution? And what's the solution? Since you have heard it, yes, you heard it, yes, very good. You heard it and you are present here. And even if you are not present and you are hearing wherever you are hearing from, now the solution. The solution is that you will breathe in the light of His glorious presence, because that great fire is on. There comes the release of fire from your Father so that you will not be affected. Beware and be very careful that you are not affected, because if you are affected, the incubation period is very, very short. Whenever you hear about short incubation period of any deadly disease, you be very, very careful. This one, the incubation period is very, very short. And so the solution is that you try not to inhale it at all. There is no way you will inhale it. If you inhale the great fire on, see the fire on. Everybody look up. Look up and see. Yeah, you are loving Father. You are loving Father. Look at them running away from the sun. Look at them. Look at them running away from the sun. Amidst the great sun, under the intensive heat of the sun. Amidst the great sun, under the intensive heat of the sun. There lies the great fire. A secret. It's a secret. Stop running away from the sun. Stop running away from the sun. It clears you. It cleanses you. It saturates you. It inebriates you. It inebriates you. It rebuilds you. It reforms you. It decorates you. It refines you. It rebuilds you. It sanctifies you. The greatest thing in your life is sanctification. The life of sanctification moves you to the next level. Look at believers praying for the next level. The same believer praying to move to the next level is the same believer that is running away from the sun. In the sun, amidst the intensive heat of the sun, where the great fire is embedded, where the great fire is secretly hidden, look at them running away from the sun. That's a secret for you. A secret, yes, that's the solution. And that's the great solution for what is happening around in the nation, in the country. Amidst the sickness and amidst the hardship, you will not be dried up. You will not be dried up. Once you look up under the intensive heat of the sun, Kaku Kasunta, Arotusanta, you will be purified. You will be filled up. You will be filled up. What will you stock that will last throughout the period of hardship? What is that you will stock? And so the solution is you standing under the intensive heat of the sun. Breathe in very, very well. You breathe out. You nod your head and you wave for your Father. Then you look up. Eyes up. Everything up. He rebuilds you. He rebuilds you and he reforms you back to your original self. Back to, even if you have mistakenly inhaled that, you still will be cleansed. A cleansing, a call for cleansing. A call for cleansing. A call for cleansing. And cleansing, saturation of your body system. This is time. This is the time. This is the time. Because it's on. It's released. And that's why the topic today. And the topic you are hearing about, the great fire, amidst what is happening, is hidden therein in the sun. In the sun. A sun is beautiful. So far, the same way you see human being beautiful, and you will stand and you will look from afar and confirm the beauty of that human being. That is the same way that the sun is beautified. Very, very beautiful. The sun are very, very beautiful. Yes, very, very beautiful, created by the Father. For various purposes, loved by the Father. Performing very strong functions. That's the function of the sun. Performing very, very strong functions. The sun, performing very, very strong functions. That is why, whenever it's difficult for you, whenever you experience any great challenge that you don't know about, child of God, stand under the intensive heat of the sun and look up very, very well. Once you look up very, very well, that's why you are standing and why you looked up must be taken care of. That's the secret that most believers do not know. Still, they pray, shout, make noise, make noise, make noise. See the secrets. You don't know what the sun is all about. You don't know the beauty of the sun. You don't know everything that happened during and creation of the sun. The creation of the sun, very, very strong. A strong creation, yes. Very, very strong. Go and ask. And that's why most to transform themselves. You don't know what is happening. The people you are mingling with, dealing with, they transform themselves, they change their forms, and they move to the sun for power. Still they failed. Still they failed. Because they didn't know that the reason why they failed is that the sun has rules. The sun has rules. You dare not. You dare not. You dare not break the rules. The rules. You think that you will succeed. That's why they are not succeeding. They are not succeeding. The sun has rules. The same way that rivers have rules, that's the same way that sun has a very beautiful rule that nobody dare pollute. Look at them go transforming up to pollute the sun, sacrificing to pollute that. You cannot. Very, very strong. And so, child of God, reform yourself back again. Position yourself back again. Arise. Arise back to your father. Commune with your father. Communicate with your father. And what are the ways we communicate? You will empty yourself. You must empty yourself. Once you empty yourself, you come. He will cleanse you. He will cleanse you. And you begin your journey. Then the journey of your life will begin. That is when the journey of your life begins. No matter how it is for you. He's there waiting for you to come up. Look at them. They don't even know that the Father loved them so much, waiting for them to come up. Waiting for you to come up to decorate you. Once you are decorated, decoration from the sun is the highest. The highest beauty. The highest beauty. Strength from the sun is the highest. Renew your strength once again. How will you renew your strength? You will renew your strength whenever you stand under the intensive heat of the sun. Go and ask your strength renewed. That is when you renew your strength very, very well. Renew your strength. Look at them taking multivitamin. Multivitamin helps for strength. Look at them complaining about weakness. How dare you complain about weakness and taking medicine for strength? When the natural remedy for that strength is you to stand under the intensive heat of the sun and look up. Stand there for over 5 to 10 minutes. Still continue standing. Watch out and see. Your strength will be renewed. Your body system will be reformed back. That's the secret. In that spiritual exercise, there is no way you will be eroded without deadly disease. There is no way. There is no way you will be eroded without deadly disease. If there is anything, unknowingly it will be cleansed off. It will be cleansed off. And so there is commotion in the nation. There is a secret commotion in the nation that comes up. There is secret death in the nation that comes up. Nothing calls. People running helter skelter. Most what they voice out from their mouth is what killed them at last. Amidst that commotion in the nation, be quiet. Remember that you are told this day that the solution is to look up to the sun. Look up to the great fire will rebuild you. Then you will be hidden from whatever that is floating. Because their purported secret plan flows one after the other. The first one they released is that for starvation. And they tightened it more. Followed by that for sickness. See that one for sickness, and they are laughing. As if it's not enough. You will see the one that will follow that one. The particular one that will follow that one. Go back also to the path to Ratasunda. I think you people are warned several times to stop taking borehole water. When that time reach, come and drink borehole now. You will not see that borehole water to drink because there is no fuel to pump that borehole water. Everywhere in the nation dried up. You see people not taking transport, but they trekking to another state to bring water, to fetch the water they will drink and the water they will use. That's the answer. Compare to Sarah Tansi. So that you will learn the spiritual exercise that is needed by you as a child of God. You don't know that there are certain things that are needed, and you are not doing that. You are not doing that. Then you will remember this day. Once you remember this day, once you go there, make sure that you take picture of yourself. You will see that you yourself will be healthy. If you are saturated, if you are happy, amidst what is happening, if you are looking up under the sun, looking up to that fire, glorifying and worship, your nature will be well beautified. Your body will be well nourished, more than when you are drinking that dead water. It's an adventure. It's a great encounter. Look at them trekking in group in search of what? Real water. Real water. Look at them. Look at them. Moving, telling stories, an adventure. Yes, that is how the world is. Created by the Father. Loved by the Father. Decorated by the Father. Look at them in their dark world. Look at the dark world, in their lovely world created by the Father. Look at them polluting and dirtying the beautiful world created by the Father. Look at them. Dark world amidst the beauty of the nation. Look at them. Children of God, hear it today that the light is on, that they will not succeed. This is time. High time. You have experienced the great supremacy of the Most High God because the light is already on, and they are asking, what is happening? Because they coded themselves to be all and all. Stand your ground. Be inebriated by the great fire, daring under the intensive heat of the sun, and prove them wrong. Your Father released it for you. A release of fire amidst the commotion in the nation. Breathe in very, very well. Saturate yourself with the fire released for you, and move on for your Father. He loves the children of God that encounter the great fire, that are inebriated by the great fire, that are sanctified by the great fire. He loves you. Prove them wrong, because they will wonder. Prove them wrong amidst the scarcity, amidst the difficulty. You will not be dried up. Rather, your spiritual life will be renewed. What comes in you? Let everyone hear it today. Let believers, wherever they are listening from, hear it that what comes in you is your spiritual life. Your spiritual life, the strength of your spiritual life will come up alive again. When the strength of your spiritual life comes up alive again, you will live to your expected lifespan. But when your spiritual life is not attuned with your physical life, it's not lively, there is no way you will move and live to your expected lifespan. That's why the painful death everywhere. Most are dying. Painful death. Let them renew their spiritual life. How do you renew your spiritual life? The journey of life. You renew your spiritual life by encountering the great light of His presence and moving attuned with that great light. Then your spirit being will be happy. When your spirit being is happy, living for the Father. I tell you, child of God, nobody will kill you. Nobody have any right to kill you. You will live to the expected lifespan and live to your Father as He created you. Menzam, glorify your Father. Menzam, hallelujah. Menzam, zuma zanzara, hallelujah. Nobody will kill you. Alive in the spirit. When your spirit is alive, then your spirit is alive. Then your spirit is rejoicing in the Lord, the God, the Creator. What you are, it's all about you, is your spirit being. All about you is your spirit being. Is your spirit alive? Hallelujah. Zama zanzara alive. Tama entre tansra. Alive in the Lord is your spirit. Alive in His presence. Go back, renew. Go back, renew your life. Encounter the Father. Be alive in His presence. I zanzara, hallelujah. Zanzara, what you are hearing and what you just heard about is that you are moving on for the Father. You are moving on in His presence. A good life in His presence. You are living out your life to your Father. Your life, all about the summary of your life is for your spirit to be alive too. It's for your spirit to be healthy. It's for your spirit to hook up with the light of His presence. It's your spirit that tells the story of your life. You don't know how bad, how dirty the dark being you call dirty men are. They knew the people that are alive. They knew them. The people that their spirit is alive. They sang. They move from them. They don't try you. When your spirit is alive, they will disappear from you. When your spirit is alive, they will not kill you. They will not kill you or try anything that have to do with you. Anything in connection to you. When your spirit is alive, your spirit speaks. Your spirit runs. Nobody else, anybody that the spirit is alive. And the creation calls for you. If your spirit is alive.